Salutations, all my fellow beachgoers. Jay, the Myrtle Beach Encyclopedia here. And we are out here at the wonderful Brookgreen Gardens. So this is the first episode of 2026. And what better way to start off 2026 than to come to none other than, you guessed it, Night of 1,000 Candles. So I am overjoyed to finally have made it out here to Night of 1,000 Candles, because it sells out every single year, so I always miss it. So I made sure not to do that this year, but I'm so excited to go in here and see all the beautiful lights, all the beautiful candles. It's gonna be an amazing night. So glad that I finally made it over here. So yeah, so without further ado, guys, we're gonna go ahead and head on in to see the beautiful lights. I can see a few of them from over here. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Welcome to 2026, first episode of 2026, Night of 1,000 Candles. So of course you guys are coming along for the ride. So yeah, Night of 1,000 Candles. Let's go ahead and go on inside and see what Night of 1,000 Candles has to offer us. And we had Mama along for the ride for this adventure. And we got my mother out here tonight. I actually succeeded in getting her out tonight. Yep. The art gallery was the first stop, and they had some nice artifacts and town model replicas. Yeah, these models were really cool and realistic, and there was a lot of people in the gallery too. They also had this really cool replica of the Myrtle Beach Pavilion. Okay guys, what's so cool about this one? This is actually a replica of the old Myrtle Beach Pavilion from like the 80s, before I was even here. It's actually cool. I don't even know how they replicated it like this, but it's pretty accurate. I've seen pictures of the Myrtle Beach Pavilion back from like the 80s. That was before I was even born. So I'm saying before I was here. I'm talking before I was here on the earth for real. But that is so cool. That's the old Myrtle Beach Pavilion right there. Yeah, the replica was spot on too. So I was definitely impressed with whoever did this. Whoever did this is definitely a genius. There were more artifacts in the hall, and even this foot that was missing a toe. I thought that was pretty funny. Then outside to where all the thousands of candles were. Man, this was the best part in my opinion, the bright middle section of the trail. My goodness, guys. Now, I've seen this on so many videos, and I'm like overjoyed that I'm like seeing this in real life. They don't call it Night of 1,000 Candles for nothing. I mean, look at all of these lights. It's so many. They say 1,000 candles. It might be way more than that. My goodness, this is absolutely, you could get lost in this. This is absolutely amazing. This is something that you could get immersed in, get lost in for sure. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm finally seeing it. Mama out here.
Mama.
She's enjoying the lights too.
All of the lights.
It's both of our first time here at Night of 1,000 Candles. How are you enjoying it, Mama?
I love it.
Oh. Good for us to both be out here tonight. So glad we get to experience it together. You get to come on another adventure with me.
Yes.
Yeah, we're both enjoying ourselves. Yeah, it was literally so cool getting to see this in person. We were definitely enjoying ourselves. Had to run to the mini trail. And funny enough, they had more snow. The big Christmas tree was so big and cool to see up close and personal. Definitely had to get up on it for a better view. Of course, they had some live entertainment, and funny enough, they were still doing holiday Christmas songs.
Happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away, is that bluebird here to stay? Is a new bird, sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland.
This crescent moon light complemented the light of the actual moon, and it was such a pretty sight. Then, of course, I had to walk back through my favorite part of the trail. Whew. Man, what a night at the Night of 1,000 Candles. That was my first time over here. First time at Night of 1,000 Candles. It was absolutely magical. Whew. My hands are freezing, but it's totally worth it. It was absolutely a blast. So happy I got to do it with my mom too. It's hard to get her out to do stuff, so tonight was one of those special nights. But yeah, guys, first episode of 2026. We started it off the right way, so you guys know how we do. To many more adventures, many more fun things here on the show. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. And remember, there's no home like the beach. And what better way to start 2026 than to come to the... This is our first episode of 2026. And what better way to start 2026 than to come to So it is our first adventure of 2026. And what better way to start off 2026?
You're watching Jay, the Myrtle Beach Encyclopedia.